Hi everyone, this is Labisi right here. So I'm from Osun State, but I was born in Lagos on the 13th of March 2003. I lived around Ogba, Ishaga, Idioson area in Lagos State. And at the age of 8, I was brought to Ibadan after my mother passed away. My mother, Labisi, she was a beautiful woman. She was a loving mother to me and to my siblings. By the way, I'm the 5th child of 6 children that my mother gave birth to. And I started, well, my environment was hard on me, but my mother was there to lighten up the mood. I'll put it that way. I realized that I could sing at the age of 6 because even though everything was hard on us in the family, my mother was a great singer. She loves singing a lot. So whenever she sings, she gingers me to join her and sing. I loved her voice. Her voice was so amazing. So she made me realize that I could sing also. And whenever we are working, probably making a client's hair or washing the dishes, doing house chores, I know she sings and I sing with her. So that was how I realized that I could sing. And whenever she's invited to an event or church program to sing, I always follow her. Then we sing, and then we'll just be happy. It wasn't easy. Growing up wasn't easy for us, but my mother, she did all she could to sustain the family. At some point, she started making hair. At some point, she started selling food. At some point, she became too many different things just to, sustain the family. I can remember when she was frying, she had to start frying plantain chips, potato chips, anything chips, and then, place it on us, on a tray, ask us to walk it around, and that was how me, my elder brother, my elder sister walked around, sell the amount we can sell to just have enough money to manage in the house. And it was fun, even though it was stressful. Me and my siblings will always sing. They will always compliment my voice. They will encourage me, and it was beautiful. I was always gingered to sing, yes. And my neighborhood, they also loved me. They also loved the way I sing. In fact, they used to call me Small Mama because they call my mom Mama. And my dad will always get me beautiful toys just to make me feel good. Because of my voice, I don't know what's so special about it though, but it was amazing. So when she passed away, it was really hard on us, because when she was still alive, it was her and my dad. I used to join the little they had to take care of us, and just leaving my daddy alone wasn't going to be easy. We had to scatter. Coupled with the fact that we have a younger brother. I have a younger brother. He was 1 year old when Mom passed away, and he was mostly our concern. We had to scatter everywhere just to fend for ourselves, and that was what brought me to Ibadan at the age of 8. I started living in a ghetto where thugs, fools everywhere, field everywhere. Like, it was crazy because that's where you sell, and whatever you find yourself doing there, you have to do it with sense. You have to be tactical about everything, because if you're not, they will bully you, they will beat you up, they will make your life miserable. It was like that for me at some point before I got used to the old system. I was selling food to thugs, I will enter delicate places to sell food, rice, bread and egg, whatever they want. I must find it and, give it to them, or else they don't care. They can beat you, they can wound you, they can do anything to you, they can molest you, they can do all sorts of crazy things. Some of those things happened to me at some point, but I had to live with it. I didn't have any other choice. Because I can't be troubling my siblings. They're also trying, I don't even know what they were facing at their own space, at their own era. All man for himself, trying to gather something to feed the family, to feed Shegun, because he was like the only gift my mother gave to me before he left. My younger brother is like a gift from her. And I can't just do him anyhow. I have to take care of him to make sure he's okay. The same thing with my family and my siblings. At some point, when I was hawking one time like that, I had a fatal accident with a trailer. Now, in Sawmill, where the ghetto where I was living in Ibadan, the Sawmill guys that carry thicks, we call them Omolanke. All these guys, they are huge, they are big, because the thicks they carry, it's like big. Thank God these trees here, more of this size. They'll carry one in their left shoulder, the other one on the right. So it's a heavy job that they do. And if they call you to give them one food, you must not waste time. If you waste time, it's wahala, because aside them carrying things, they smoke, they drink, so they are not functioning well. So you cannot afford to misbehave. That was the kind of area where I was living. So I was tactic about it. I was facing all troubles, all assaults or anything. I was facing it anyhow. I didn't even care. At some point, it was becoming normal to me, because that's the kind of life I grew up to be. Hi everybody, this is Labisi here. Well, several years ago, I was here selling food for my beautiful people. And I will always go inside their shop while they're walking, sell my rice to them. And I had a very fatal accident with one of the trailers there. Oh, all those trailers where they carry things. Yeah, it crushed me. I didn't know that I survived that kind of an accident. It was a fatal one. I was in the hospital for months, but Jesus saved me. And I'm grateful to be back here. Like this. I'm just glad. More money now. But you're even gonna Ṣé máa tó mọ́ ni? Fèsì yẹn mo wò lọ, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìṣe sọ pé ó sọ pé òsì mú àwọn fèsì yẹn ló dà. Ọmọ ìyá rẹ̀ ẹ sì yá màá níta yìí. Ó ti pẹ́. Mo mọ̀ yín náà. Báwo mi ni o? No, me. No, me. That's okay, ni mo mọ̀. I had an accident with one of the trailer that brings thicks to the sawmill. It really crushed me that my neck was knocked for about a month. I didn't know that I could survive that kind of an accident in my life. A trailer carrying thicks crushed me on the ground. The trailer crushed me, and the fact that I didn't lose any of my arm, because the trailer really the tire of the trailer climbed me, crushed me against the wall, and it was crazy. I had bruises all over my neck, and my neck was knocked for a month. I thought that was how I was going to be for life. It was crazy. I was pained. I couldn't sing. I was so scared. I thought the only thing that gives me joy, I thought it has gone. And I was like, because when you're facing negative vibe left and right, and the only thing that gives you joy is the voice that God gave you, and for a month you couldn't use it. It's like, it was like I was in a deep, I don't know how to put the word, shy. It was crazy. It was a negative thing. It was a negative moment for me. It was a serious era that I cannot forget in my life. I had to succumb to everything. I had to pack my stuff and just went to my uncle's place. That's my mom's elder brother, Reverend Ademola Akinpelu. He adopted me. With open hands, he welcomed me home, and my elder sister and my younger brother Shegun was living with him then. So I just had to go to him, and he took care of me. He preached the gospel to me, and I gave my life to Christ once again. It wasn't easy because I was questioning him a lot. When he was trying to, tell me about Christ, I was questioning him that where was he when my mother passed? All this wishy question where you go to ask my prophet of God, say where God did, when this one they happen. But he opened my eyes to some certain era of my life that made me feel like probably if I hadn't gone through that process, I won't be where I am today. And I'm glad that I had to go through all those processes to shaping my life, to teach me, to train me to some certain level. And so I gave my life to Christ, believing that this is a new beginning, that it was a new beginning for me, and just going to be decent and be pure. So I started going to church. He took me to the hospital, treated my neck well, and he came to my room one time like that, and he was like, Esther, come downstairs, because it's Esther that they call me at home. So he was like, Esther, come downstairs. And when I got downstairs, his 4 daughters were downstairs, and he was like, I should sit down. He sat my sister down, and then he started talking to us, preaching about worship, how worship is so important to God. Reverend Ademola Akinpelu made me love worshiping. On and on, before, I love singing. I can sing anything, like all this local, winshi, Fuji, something. I love doing it. But when he preached to me about worship, I was like, okay, it's beautiful though. And then gradually I joined the choir. He was happy that I joined because he didn't want to force me into any, so he was praying in his closet, and then I joined the choir. Everybody was happy. And then he always come to our rehearsal to groom us, because Reverend Ademola Akinpelu was a music guru. He loves worshiping God. He can sing fire. So whenever he's going for ministration, he always take me along. And his remaining 4 daughters, together with his wife, we always go for ministrations together. So whenever he is ministering in words, we are always at his back, ministering in songs. It was a beautiful era too in my life, because I heard so many testimonies from people how their life was transformed due to Daddy's ministration and our ministrations too. So it gingered me a lot. I was happy. I was feeling fulfilled inside of me. And then one time he called me to his room, and the only thing he said after staring at me for a while was that, Esther, don't ever leave the church. Don't ever stop worshiping God, because that's your call. And I was like, okay, sir, I won't. Because normal, I love singing, and he made me love worshiping God, and so it has become part and parcel of me. So it was easy for me to agree to him, and I was like, I can never get tired of worshiping God, and I will never. So that was how I started, growing up, building up myself in that aspect. All right, guys, so I'm going to be playing our next single that is coming up on the 29th of this month. Can you guess what the vibe is like? You cannot, but I'm going to play it for you here. And yes, our EP is coming up on the 3rd of November. I can't wait for it, because I don't know, it's going to be powerful, like we're alone. Okay, so vibe with me, please. Thank you.
Baba tewo gba wa o, Baba tewo gba wa la, Baba tewo gba wa o, Baba tewo gba wa la. Èmi kò ní ṣàlàyé ènìyàn tó dára nínú rẹ̀ ní èmi ṣàgbékẹ́ mi lé. Baba gbà mí, má jẹ́ kí n lọ lófo. Baba gbà mí, má jẹ́ kí n lọ lófo.
So watch out, guys. Thank you so much. I'm privileged to share all this with you. I'm so glad. Thank you. God bless you. See you next time. Bye.